Hello YouTube, my name is Ari and welcome back to the Oregon Trail! So, before we get started, let me just say, I had already recorded this part. I started it, I went on my adventure, I had my party, I had everything. And when I went to edit the footage, first of all, I forgot to change some settings in OBS Studio, which I just finally got working on the Mac, to record my my background audio, my desktop audio, and my microphone separately, because for some reason on the Mac, you cannot record desktop audio in OBS the way it is without a third-party software. So I got that squared away. I forgot to make my separate audio tracks for my desktop and my microphone, so the audio kept cutting out. And the picture was blurry. Like, it wasn't high quality at all. I don't know why. So, I was gonna try to edit it for y'all, but I accidentally deleted the file, because this is a brand new machine, and I was out of space. And it wouldn't let me work unless I cleared some stuff. So I had to find what was clogging up my hard drive, and I had to delete everything. And I accidentally deleted the video that I was editing. So I had to start over with a new adventure, and I'm gonna re-record it for y'all right now. Let's do it. Okay, May 1st, 1849. Take a journey across 2,000 miles of plains, rivers, and mountains. If for some reason you don't survive, your wagon burns, or thieves steal your oxen, or you run out of provisions, or you die of cholera, don't give up. Try again. And again. And again. Because we've got all the time in the world, we can just keep trying. Alrighty. So, last time I had a party full of women, which was awesome. And I don't know if I'll be able to duplicate that. Let's see. So we've got Frederick, a pugnacious athletic missionary, Susanna, a refined funny farmer, and Benjamin, a hedonistic slacking adventurer. Some of these people's personalities crack me up. Alrighty, I really don't want a farmer as the head of my party. The last one I had a woman, she was a banker, which I thought was fantastic. If I find another banker, we're gonna get them, but because this is a new file, I think I'm gonna have the adventurer, Benjamin, as the head of my party. Okay, Lucian, a funny, messy adventurer. Sarah, a paranoid, egotistical adventurer. Or Francis, a religious, heroic farmer. But we're gonna go on and go with Francis now, because we've already got an adventurer. I don't need another one. So we'll get her. Oh, Daisy, banker, here we go. Right there. No need to look at anyone else. Now, Ruby, a dim-witted, paranoid adventurer. Noah, a heroic, pessimistic adventurer. And Matthew, a religious, hedonistic farmer. Can I change some people? I don't think I can. Gosh, man. Do I really need another adventurer? You know, I'm kind of liking, even though she's dim-witted and paranoid, I like the way Ruby looks. I like her design. Maybe I should just do 2 men, 2 women. I think we'll go with Matthew. Or do we want Noah? Let's go with Matthew. Let's do that. Okay. What are the names? You know what? I didn't do this last time, but let's do it. I kept the default names last time. There we go. So, we've got our party that consists of Alex, Eliza, Angelica, and Aaron. Major points if you see what I did there. Let's go. Alright, so this is the general store. He's telling us how he's set us up with the mid-tier wagon, which is recommended. So we're gonna stick with that decision. And it looks like we've got 3 oxen. We're gonna go with that. And now we have to buy all of our provisions. So I bought some of everything last time. Which, I mean, it's all gonna come in handy, so we're gonna go on and buy up everything. Can I rearrange this? I don't know. Because that's kind of in the way. I would rather have everything fairly organized there. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Alright, we're gonna pay for our stuff. All of this is gonna come in handy, because the extra dry food we can make. We can go hunting later. That's what we need bullets for. We've got extra clothes that we can change into when we need to change, because hygiene is a factor in this game, and weather, I'm pretty sure. We've got extra medicine in case our people get sick. We've got replacements for our wagon parts. And yeah. Okay, so there are some people we can talk to. We can talk to Moses Harris, who was the trail guide in our tutorial. If you recall, he came down with cholera before we got into town. So he's kind of laid up right now. Just giving you the backstory. But he's willing to talk to us if we want to do that. But we're not going to bother him too much. Because he needs to rest and get better. So, we're going to leave him alone. He told us a story about how he was out with a wagon train one time, and everything was made out of stone. The birds was made out of stone, the grass was made out of stone, the trees were made out of stone. I think he was hallucinating a little bit, but who knows. Okay, we're gonna get ready to go on our journey. What is services? I didn't check what that is. Oh! Okay, we don't need any of this because we're just starting our journey. But this is cool. Okay. We'll remember that for the next town we may get into. Alright, let's go. This is round 2 for me. First time for you guys. Maybe I'll play it a little bit differently than last time. On our way to the Kansas River crossing, there is a branch path that we can take. So there's multiple routes. Oh, and there's this route challenge thing too, which is kind of cool. So, some information about the Kansas River crossing. It's a popular river crossing, the first challenge for any westward bound party. Pelts can be useful for sealing the wagon before crossing. I should have paid more attention to that the first time, because when we went hunting, we were actually able to get pelts off of the animals that we hunted, and I traded them for some extra money at that river crossing, and I could have used them to seal up my wagon, because I ended up hoarding. But, I mean, we made it. It was fine. The river was only 2 feet deep, so it was safe to ford. If it's like more than 3 feet and there's bad weather, then you probably want to take a ferry. You don't really want to take your chances fording a river that's deeper than 3 feet, and especially if the current is wild or heavy. So pay attention to that when you get to your river crossings. So these route challenges, if you can make it to your destination without doing any of these things. So if we don't have any broken legs, and if we get there in a certain time period, I think that one is new. Reach the settlement in 9 days. The broken leg one is the same. But yeah, if we can make it to our destination without having any of these problems, then we get extra bonuses, which is nice. And it's 78 miles to our destination from Independence. The last time I came down here to this path. So maybe I'm going to go up to this one this time and see what happens. It's going to take us approximately 2 days to arrive at the Kansas River crossing if we don't take any extreme breaks. That's just an estimated time period. Because you can rest, you can sleep, which takes time, and it slows you down. So be mindful of that when you're going on your journey. As morning breaks in Independence, our intrepid travelers take their first steps on the Oregon Trail. Alright, let's go on and take a look at our party really quick. Spirits are high! Everyone is in peak physical condition, the wagon is stocked, and the party is filled with vigor. Okay. So, here we go. Here's our people. Everybody's fine. Angelica! Where's your stamina? Anyway. Okay, these guys. These are con artists. You don't have to pay attention to them. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna ask you to play a little game with them for $10. They're gonna shuffle themselves around and you have to find the leader. And if you find him, you win $10. But because they're like triplets, they all look the same, I didn't go for that. So we're gonna leave them be. Because we don't have time for that. We've got a deadline to keep. We're going at a strenuous pace right now. That's a moderate pace. Meager rations, which is probably normal. They're not filling rations, so we're not eating a ton, but we're not eating nothing either. So everything seems to be going good. Here with our hunting. Hunting is ideally suited to those who have spent time in the wilderness, requiring keen skill with a rifle and the ability to track prey throughout challenging environments. Who should hunt? Who was our hunter? Who was the adventurer? Was it Eliza? I think so. Yeah, we're gonna give her the gun. Why the heck not? Eliza examines the hunting ground ahead of her. It seems like she'll be able to find a few animals. Alright, I actually kind of like the hunting in this game. It's like a little mini game. You've got a certain amount of time, with 30 seconds, to hunt as much game as you can. Sorry about that. Come here. Got you. Got you. Ooh. Got you. Nice. Thank you very much for joining me on this episode of the Oregon Trail. I'm going to cut this one here because the video is getting a little long, but be on the lookout for episode 3 where we'll continue our journey to our next destination. If you like this video, consider subscribing and leaving a like or comment. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video, and join me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ahrowhy. That's AHROWHY. Thank you very much, and I'll see y'all in the next one.